17th of January. Today, after months of this war in Gaza, there is some clarity that is coming towards us. What we are witnessing in a way is some sort of a Cold War confrontation. In one way, you have Iran, which is supported by Russia and China, and on the other hand, you have Israel, and you have the United States and some important Western countries. This situation today of Israel fighting essentially the largest territory in the world of terrorism. And I'm not just saying terrorism, killers that we have not seen since the Holocaust. The capacity of murdering, raping, burning innocent civilians is something that we have not been confronted in any of these wars after World War II. Essentially, Gaza has become like an enclave of international terrorism, supported by Iran, and with a goal to destabilize the region. We were almost days before signing an agreement between Saudi Arabia and Israel. This agreement was to seal a new vision of the Middle East that would have helped solve the Israeli-Palestinian conflict. For sure, Iran saw that as a very dangerous situation for them because this union or this agreement with moderate Arab countries would have solidified the opposition against Iran, who wants to build nuclear weapons in order to so-called increase their pressure on the moderate Arab countries in the region. Iran has been able to essentially create proxies in Iraq, in Syria, in Lebanon with Hezbollah, in Gaza. Obviously, this entire war started by this terrorist act that was helped by Iran. Their goal was essentially to start with Hamas in Gaza, ignited the West Bank, having Hezbollah attacking, and Syria launching missiles. Basically, a total war against Israel to destroy Israel. So what Israel is doing today to defend itself is not just a defense of Israel, it's also a defense of the interest of the Western world, the interest of all civilized countries. It is critical for Israel to eliminate Hamas. Yes, I know, the cost is very high. But in a situation like that, if you let Hamas stay, it's an example for all the enemies of the West that the West can't fight them and they will win. And this applies to radical Islam in Europe, in radical Islam in the Far East, in many, many locations. This is not just a conflict between Hamas and Israel. This has grown to be an example of how you deal with this type of terrorism and this type of ideology, which is contrary to any of the Western values that we've been protecting and defending since World War II.